Hi, I'm Mark, and this is Let's Vibe, the channel where we talk about feelings. Now, today I want to talk about a special gemstone, and one that is definitely more of a gemstone than some of the other minerals and stones that I've talked about on this channel so far. And that would be topaz, and specifically Imperial Topaz. So let's try to get a good view of that. So, Imperial Topaz is a golden yellow, and pink variety of topaz. Now, with topaz has a property called pleochromism, or pleochromism, I believe is what it is, what it's called. And what that means is when viewed at different angles, you can see different colors. And it's very hard to show that on camera here, but maybe this way would be better. Those guru hands. Sometimes you just don't need them. Perhaps you can get a... I'm sorry, I'm holding it so far away. Perhaps you can see some of that. No, I don't think so. Okay. So, this property of topaz, when I look at topaz like this, from this angle, and from my point of view, I don't think you can really see it on camera, but I'm seeing a very light shade of pink, and it's a slightly golden shade of pink, and it's really, really pretty. When I turn the stone like this, and I view it through the end of the stone, it's golden, like a rich golden color. So it goes from beautiful peachy pink to a bright golden color. So that's the colors. Those are the colors of Imperial Topaz. But what is topaz about? So topaz is a really interesting stone. You might think that a gemstone like this would have a real, exciting kind of energy, a sparkly kind of energy. But topaz is a very mellow kind of stone. This stone creates significantly relaxed vibes, or it generates relaxed vibes. Topaz is very mellow, it's very relaxing. Topaz puts you at ease. So when I hold this stone, and let me just say, it's taken me a long time to really connect with topaz. I've carried and meditated with topaz many times, but I feel like recently, especially in the past year or past 6 months, I feel like my own sensitivity to the vibrations of this stone have increased, and I've been experiencing this stone more fully than I used to. So when I'm holding this Imperial Topaz, I'm really feeling like as if I'm sitting back and just letting the universe, the world, move and do its thing. It's that kind of relaxed vibe. That's the flavor of of mellow that topaz gives. It's this very much like I'm just gonna sit back and, you know, let God, let Source, let the universe do its thing. Um, and that's a really beautiful energy, especially in chaotic times, difficult times like now. These days have been a lot of ups and downs, lots of a lot of stress, a lot of unknowns. So it feels really good to experience that kind of relaxation, letting go. It makes me think of that phrase that you hear it a lot in church or among church goers. They sometimes say, "Let go and let God," meaning just let go of whatever it is that's bothering you and let God or the universe just handle it. So that's what Topaz is about. And Topaz, what's interesting, what I find interesting is that Topaz is a very hard mineral. This is a mineral base, it's a silicate. It's technically categorized as a nesosilicate. You can tell I'm an expert in this as I'm tripping over the name. This is a nesosilicate, and it's based on the elements aluminum and fluorine. So that's the chemical composition of this stone, and it's a very hard gemstone. It rates a 9 on the Mohs hardness scale. You know, diamond is a 10. Topaz is a 9, I believe. Wait. 8. I'm pretty sure it's an 8, not a 9. 9 is corundum, like ruby. But yeah, Topaz is an 8 on the Mohs hardness scale. I am quite sure about that. I will quickly double check once I'm done with this video. But yeah, so this is a very hard gemstone, and I think that hardness comes through in the vibrations that it gives. Yes, it's very relaxing and it puts you at ease, but it also feels like a tough, very stable kind of energy. It's not, it's not real. It doesn't feel flexible or flowy. It feels like solid and very stable. And I also wonder if the hardness of the stone, maybe it's just I'm sure it's just a mental thing, because really it all comes down to our minds. But sometimes I wonder if there's a correlation between, a difficulty with connecting to a stone that happens to be especially hard. Like it's hard to get through to the vibrations of the stone because the stone is physically hard. Anyway, Topaz is gonna bring out vibrations around truth and honesty. Imperial Topaz is helpful for exploring your own inner power, your inner riches. Imperial, just think imperial. What kind of images come to mind when you hear that word? I think of, very regal, royal, high vibration, golden, shining bright, things like that. Those kinds of words and images come to mind for me. And that's basically what the kind of vibration that this stone imparts. It helps you explore what, the gifts that you have within. And it helps you connect to that source of inner power where you can be regal, in your own inner self. It sounds a bit strange, but you're accessing that king energy or that queen energy, that imperial energy that resides within you. And Topaz can help you access that. Imperial Topaz is also useful if you're wanting to work on achieving recognition, fame, because it definitely imparts a vibration, along with the relaxed and mellow vibes. It also imparts a vibration of confidence. You're getting in touch with your inner gifts and your inner riches. That's going to create self confidence. That's going to spur you to express yourself. And topaz is a great stone for anyone that's artistic, anyone that's trying to express themselves. On top of all that, this is a very rich stone. There's a lot of topaz has a lot of qualities to it. On top of all that, topaz is also a stone of joy. And the more that I've meditated with this imperial topaz and other colors of topaz that I have, I've come to really start connecting with this vibration of joy. It really is a stone that can cleanse you of negative, harmful vibrations, low vibrations. This is a stone that can impart really joyful energy into your aura and into your own mind and body. This energy of joy made me start thinking about what I would, what kind of song would fit a stone like this, especially a stone with such richness to, its energies and qualities. And I had to go bring out the big guns for this one. And we're talking Tchaikovsky. Um, I spent some time in St. Petersburg, Russia, and I did some volunteer work there a number of years ago. And while I was there, I had the opportunity to go see the Swan Lake Ballet at the Mikhailovsky Theater in St. Petersburg, and it was incredible. Absolutely incredible. It blew me away, just the beauty of the performance, the beauty of the music. Tchaikovsky, I've always liked Tchaikovsky, but this, having it up close, seeing this ballet, listening to this orchestra play in St. Petersburg, where Tchaikovsky himself, lived and worked on this music, it was incredible. It was absolutely incredible. It gave me a whole new appreciation for ballet. One of my favorite songs from that ballet is Tchaikovsky's Swan Lake Opus 20, Act 1, Dance with Goblets. This song truly just embodies this energy of joy and celebration, and just it's like an explosion of joy and happiness. For me, at least, it brings to mind just, rich scenes of just celebration and self-expression and dancing and laughing and just feeling alive. This Dance with Goblets is a beautiful song. I remember the male lead in Swan Lake during this song. He was like flitting. He was just jumping so high during this Dance with Goblets and flitting, fluttering his feet as he jumped high into the air, and he kept jumping and jumping. It was just incredible. I was just I was feeling it so much. I was so into this Swan Lake. It was awesome. So, I think that really what's the word? That really captures the essence of Imperial Topaz. So, as usual, I will include the link to Tchaikovsky's Swan Lake, Opus 20, Act 1, Dance with Goblets in the description box below. And I encourage all of you to leave a comment or question below this video. And I thank you once again for vibing with me.